Well, guys, I want to start off by saying in this video that I'm actually making this video for people that are not on our side. This video is not really for the normal viewers of this channel that tend to agree with our opinions here. This is for the people on the other side. Guys, the last few days or so here in this country, it's just gotten so crazy. So crazy. The Democrats, the left, they are liars. I believe you people on the other side need to wake up and realize that Christians are under attack. And I'm talking about the Christians that actually believe in following their Bible. I'm not talking about, like fake Catholics like Joe Biden. I'm talking about people that truly believe in the Bible and don't want to actually violate their religious beliefs. Guys, it's astonishing, guys, because the left will continue to lie and say that the LGBT community, namely the trans community here in this case, is under attack. The data does not actually back up that lie. They're out there saying this because they want your children. They're doing that because they want your children, whether you like it or not. Joe Biden had already come out and said that it was sinful if you don't transition your children. I mean, I can't believe he said that, but he did say that, folks. It's on video. He thought it was downright sinful if you don't transition children, do all kind of horrible things to their body. Now, my question is, why are you continuing to vote for a party that is causing a whole bunch of damage here to this country? See, the left knows that they're lying. They know that the average everyday person isn't going to go along with what they're truly saying. So therefore, they lie. That brings us to Karine Jean-Pierre, the worst White House press secretary in the history of that job. Yeah, I said it. Karine Jean-Pierre said something that ticked a whole bunch of people off, including me. These people on the left, these people in the White House, they hate Christians. I flat out said, they hate Christians. And we know that Christian children were killed in that school in Nashville. They were killed. They were innocent. 3 adults were actually killed too. One of the adults was actually black. Where's BLM? Where is BLM? Nowhere to be found. They have said nothing about the murder of a black man. Why? Because he was a Christian. The left narrative is all a lie. It's all a lie. Look at this, guys. Twitter users appalled at Karine Jean-Pierre's claiming trans community under attack, endless gaslighting. Yeah, she actually said this after the events of Christians being murdered in cold blood in a Christian school. She actually said that. And she actually stands with the trans community because they're under attack. Guys, I have seen no trans people get attacked. It has not been in the news. When was the last time you actually heard about any trans person actually getting attacked and getting killed? I really haven't heard anything. Even from your lying media out there, of course, they're going to run with this narrative, but yet they never actually have any stories about trans people getting killed and getting beat up on a regular basis. The data does not back that up. Now, the trans community, if you go by the numbers here, there's roughly 330 million people here in this country. And the trans community is, in reality, is supposed to represent 0.5% of the population. So there's going to be roughly like 1.6 million trans people in this country. But based on the data last year, you want to know how many people in the trans community were actually killed? It was about 33, 35 total. You see, this is the same playbook that the left uses when they say that black people are getting killed in the streets by the police and white supremacists. Now, when it comes to the police, yeah, that number is even lower than the trans community. It was like in the 20s. It may have been in the 30s. Police are not out there just killing black people. But this is the lies of the left. The left is using everything in their tactic to actually get votes. That's why you actually have California talking about $5 million in reparations for black people. Actually, that's namely on San Francisco, by the way. San Francisco. They're doing this to pander to black people, and black people maybe actually falling for this when they already say they don't have money. And by the way, California was never a slave state. And now the woke people over there are actually saying, you know what? $5 million ain't enough. Yeah, they're actually saying it's not enough. We deserve 7.6 million. That's what they're saying now. They already don't have the 5 million for every black person. So how do they expect the state to actually come up with 7.6 million? It's all pandering. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. This video here we're going to watch of Karine Jean-Pierre really ticked me off right here. Christians are dead. And she's not saying that Christians are under attack, even though we have seen it time and time again. We've actually talked about it on the sports channel, where you actually have NHL players, Christians. They don't want to wear pride jerseys. And the media is going after them because they don't want to violate their religious beliefs. The media is calling them bigots. Remember the praying football coach too as well? We covered that. He was praying after the games, and guess what? He lost his job because he was a Christian. And now you have 6 Christians gunned down by a trans person. But Karine Jean-Pierre lies and says that trans people are under attack. Look at Dave Rubin, who's actually a gay man. Writes, a trans person killed several Christian children and adults. Endless gaslighting. Let's watch this clip here. I'm so disgusted with Karine Jean-Pierre. But your mainstream media, there's no articles out there in the mainstream media, by the way, on this. Nobody from MSNBC, CNN calling her out. None of them are. Let's play this. Actually, just got to go over here to Twitter. Let's play this now. If it'll actually play.
To be taken. They want us to fight.
Okay, let's go back. Here we go.
And one of the things that we saw during the midterm elections is that people don't want their freedoms to be taken. They want us to fight for their freedoms. And so it is shameful, it is disturbing, and our hearts go out to the trans community as they are under attack right now. But
yeah, absolutely disgusting that she would actually say that. She's saying that the trans community is under attack. Why? Because I guess parents don't want to transition their kids. Is that what she's saying? She is despicable. She is despicable. I challenge the women on The View to actually call her out on this, but we know that the women on The View are going to go along with this lie. It's all lies. Look at it. Look at this comment here. Stephen L. Miller. Weird. Anyone else come under attack this week? No, we have seen Christians get persecuted and attacked. Clay Travis, founder of Outkick. A trans person killed 6 people at a religious school in Nashville. Now, Karine Jean-Pierre says it's shameful that trans people are under attack. If the narrative doesn't fit them, they just lie, because it is a lie. And since this school shooting days ago, have you heard about any attacks on trans people? No, it's just not happening. It is not happening. The T's in the LGBT alphabet thing, they are the most protected class. Michelle Tafoya here. Used to be on Monday Night Football, sideline reporter. Who exactly is under attack? Michelle Tafoya digs at Jean-Pierre for saying trans people are under attack right now. It's a lie. It is a lie. The disgusting stuff that is going on with children, man, in 2023. The left wants to down this hill. Republicans, I challenge you. You need to be exposing these Democrats every single day on this stuff they're doing to children. It is despicable that we actually have kids in adult-themed places with half-naked men exposing themselves. Arrest these people. It's even happening here in Texas and even in Ron DeSantis, Florida. These people need to be arrested. And any parent that transitions their children, puts all these dangerous drugs into their bodies, chemically castrates them, needs to be arrested and lose their parental rights. I said it. This is completely insane that Karine Jean-Pierre and Democrats, they're telling you this, man. They're telling you this. She doesn't say anything about our hearts are standing with the Christian community. Of course not, because these people hate Christians. They hate Christians. I'm serious, guys. I believe this is going to happen eventually, because we are definitely going down a path where the Democrats are about to go full-blown Marxists. In a Marxist state, religion is not tolerated. And we already talked about how it's not being tolerated now from the left. These people are calling Christians bigots. They hate Christianity. The Democrats have gone so far to the left, man. They're so extreme, so radical right now. If you don't wake up and change your voting habits, if Republicans don't get the playbook, you're going to wake up one day and you're going to have no rights whatsoever. You will own nothing. Your property is going to be a property of the state. Your kids, they're going to be properties of the state, and they're going to be indoctrinated into Marxist propaganda. They're going to turn your kids into little communists with cultural Marxism. We're going to destroy ourselves. Man, it seems like, when you go to Sunday school, when you were a kid and you would actually hear about Sodom and Gomorrah, you were like, nah, that I can't see that happening. It's starting to look like that's happening. If we don't actually take charge and take back our country. You see, they're already trying to put Trump in prison because they know that Trump is going to fight back against them. They're trying to do everything in their power to keep him from being in office because Joe Biden is destroying this country. He is destroying this country. And this is what the Democrats want. They want some type of a new era. They want a revolution. They want some type of a Marxist takeover. I'm dumbfounded by this, man. That's why I'm making this video for you people on the other side, or you people that really aren't paying attention, because you need to be paying attention to what's going on. These people are evil. They despise Christians. They hate Christians. And you're going to hear them come out there and say, oh, no, you have a right to religion. But in reality is they say, yeah, you can go to church on Sunday. But when you leave that church, you need to leave all that behind. If the Bible says that a man shouldn't sleep with another man, they call that bigotry. If your children are confused about their gender identity, the left is saying, cut it off, transition them, no questions asked. Some of these leftist states, they're quote unquote sanctuary states for this kind of thing. I believe there's actually a story in out here in Texas. It's not even a story, it's actually a real thing, where a father doesn't want his son to be transitioned. So the mother, I believe, moved to California to transition their son. And it's kind of confusing. I don't know all the ins and outs of this because of the courts and the states. But I believe the mother always wanted a daughter and started grooming the son to identify as a girl. But the father says when he actually has his son, the son actually doesn't identify as a girl. He's saying that mommy is making me do this. And California seems to be all for it because these people are evil. They're evil, man. People need to wake up. They need to wake up to this. This is the reality that we're living in. Cultural Marxism is just run amok. And it really all started with Barack Obama, the left's hero. Barack Obama did so much damage to this country. That second term of Barack Obama, he started all of this. He started all this. Remember, it was actually gay marriage was actually allowed under Barack Hussein Obama. And the story was, hey, we just want to get married. We just want to get married. Then Barack Obama said, you know what? We need to allow men into the restrooms with women and little girls. Barack Obama. He started pushing that. And then the left went nuts. They went really, really crazy. I remember actually sitting down at work because I actually still had my regular job at that time. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Barack Obama wants what? I was just dumbfounded by that. Barack Obama wants men in women's restrooms. He was all down with the trans thing. Yeah, he was. He still is. A lot of people say that Joe Biden, this is nothing. They call him O Biden. They said this is nothing more than the third term of Barack Obama. Joe Biden is just a puppet. Joe Biden really doesn't know where he is. But he's surrounding himself with a bunch of cultural Marxists. The Joe Biden from 30 years ago, now he was always a doofus. As Thomas Sowell would say. But if you actually listen to some of the stuff Joe Biden was saying 20 years ago, hell, even 10, 15 years ago, Joe Biden, he wasn't down with all this LGBT stuff. He wasn't. Now, he's definitely been more radicalized now, probably from Obama. Obama was the worst thing to ever happen to this country. Now you have all these Obama acolytes all around right now. All around. But I'm going to wrap up this video, guys. This is like about 20 minutes into a video. Usually don't make videos this long. But I had a lot to say about this. I did. About to jump on to a member live stream. If you actually watched all the way to the end, we're going to have a member live stream at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time today. Don't know if this video is going to be out by then, but every Friday, we're going to have a member live stream, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Become a channel member. Support us because we need your help to actually fight this good fight, to take back our country, because our country is definitely under attack. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.